In the forgotten annals of medieval Europe, between the vast Caspian and Black Seas, a powerful empire rose and vanished, leaving behind one of history's most compelling enigmas. This was the Khazar Khaganate, a kingdom so unique, so enigmatic, and so profoundly influential that its very existence challenges our understanding of the medieval world. For centuries, these Turkic people forged a thriving state, engaging in an intricate dance of trade, warfare, and cultural exchange with the mighty Byzantium, the burgeoning Rus confederations, and the expansive Islamic Caliphate. They were a bridge, a buffer, and a formidable power in their own right. Yet, despite their undeniable impact, the Khazars remained largely lost to popular memory, their secrets buried beneath the dust of centuries. Among their many legacies, one stands as the most perplexing, a riddle that continues to baffle scholars and fuel speculation: the widely debated account of their elite's conversion to Judaism in the 8th or 9th century. Imagine a powerful Turkic empire situated at the crossroads of Christian and Islamic hegemonies, choosing a path unlike any other. Who truly were the Khazars? What forces, both spiritual and temporal, compelled them to embrace Judaism? And what became of this once mighty empire, leaving behind only whispers in the historical record? These are the questions that Echoes of Time sets out to unearth, delving into a historical enigma that, even today, defies easy answers. At its zenith, the Khazar Khaganate was not merely a regional power. It was a geopolitical linchpin. Its vast territories commanded crucial trade routes that stretched from the Baltic to the Silk Road, arteries of commerce that pulsed with the lifeblood of empires. Controlling these vital arteries, the Khazars effectively acted as a buffer, a formidable barrier between Christian Europe and the encroaching Islamic world. Their influence shaped the destiny of nations, determining the flow of goods, ideas, and conflicts across the Eurasian steppe. To neglect the Khazars is to misunderstand the delicate balance of power that defined medieval Eastern Europe. Yet, despite their historical significance, our understanding of the Khazars is pieced together from a mosaic of fragmented and often contradictory historical records. Historians have grappled for generations with the scarcity of direct archaeological evidence, a silent void beneath the earth that leaves much to interpretation. What remains are chronicles penned by their neighbors and rivals, accounts often colored by bias, suspicion, or a fundamental lack of understanding of this unique people. From the intricate Byzantine chronicles, which portrayed them sometimes as allies, sometimes as barbarians, to the expansive Arab geographies, which offered glimpses of their cities and customs, and later still, to Jewish texts like the tantalizing Khazar Correspondence, scholars meticulously sift through these disparate sources. Each fragment is a clue, a faint echo of a sophisticated society that left an indelible, if elusive, mark on the geopolitical landscapes of its era. The very act of constructing their narrative is an archaeological endeavor, not of dirt and stone, but of words and parchment. The question of the Khazars' conversion to Judaism transcends mere religious curiosity. It plunges into the profound implications for understanding ethnic identities in a complex, multicultural region. It sheds light on the shifting sands of political alliances in a world constantly at war. And it forces us to reevaluate the spread and influence of Abrahamic faiths in Eastern Europe, a narrative often dominated by the expansion of Christianity and Islam. For a ruling elite to adopt Judaism in an age where religious allegiance was often a proxy for political fealty was an act of extraordinary consequence, one that demands a closer examination of the motives, pressures, and aspirations of the Khazar people. Several compelling hypotheses attempt to explain this central Khazar mystery, each offering a distinct lens through which to view their historical trajectory. One prominent theory suggests a genuine spiritual adoption of Judaism. In this view, the Khazars, perhaps influenced by a diaspora Jewish presence already established within their expansive lands, found in Judaism a spiritual path that resonated with their own beliefs, or offered a distinct identity apart from the two monolithic powers that pressed in on their borders, Christian Byzantium to the west and the Muslim Caliphate to the south. This hypothesis envisions a sincere, internal desire for spiritual connection, a profound religious awakening that led the Khazar elite to embrace the ancient faith. It speaks to the possibility of a unique cultural synthesis, where a Turkic people, amidst a vast multi-ethnic empire, sought a spiritual grounding that could unite their diverse subjects and distinguish them from their powerful neighbors, carving out an identity that was both ancient and deeply individual. Another compelling hypothesis posits a more pragmatic political maneuver. Surrounded by two colossal, often warring empires, one Christian, the other Islamic, the Khazar Khaganate found itself in a precarious geopolitical position. Aligning with either Byzantium or the Caliphate would inevitably draw them into endless proxy wars, compromising their sovereignty and threatening their crucial trade networks. By adopting Judaism, a faith shared by neither of their powerful neighbors, the Khazars could strategically position themselves as neutral, maintaining a delicate balance of power and avoiding formal allegiance to either major religious political bloc. This calculated decision would have allowed them to preserve their independence, secure their borders, and continue to prosper from their role as indispensable intermediaries in the bustling trade routes of the medieval world. Judaism, in this context, becomes not just a spiritual choice, but a masterstroke of statecraft, a brilliant move on the grand chessboard of medieval international relations, allowing them to remain sovereign and distinct, free from the religious and political entanglements that would have come with conversion to either Christianity or Islam. Yet a third, more controversial and enduring hypothesis, popularized in the 20th century, delves into the realm of ethnic identity and ancestry. This theory speculates on the Khazars' potential role as ancestors to a significant portion of Ashkenazi Jewry. This notion suggests a remarkable migration and transformation, implying that descendants of the Khazar converts ultimately contributed to the demographic makeup of European Jewish communities. It's a hypothesis that has captured the imagination of many, offering a dramatic reinterpretation of Jewish origins. However, it is crucial to note that this idea has been largely dismissed by modern genetic and historical research. Extensive studies, utilizing both genetic markers and rigorous historical analysis, have overwhelmingly indicated that the primary ancestral roots of Ashkenazi Jewry lie in the Middle East and Southern Europe, with some later admixtures, rather than in a mass conversion and migration from Khazaria. Despite this scholarly consensus, the notion of Khazar ancestry for Ashkenazi Jews continues to spark passionate debate in certain circles, illustrating the enduring power of historical narratives, even those that have been largely disproven by contemporary scientific methods. As we explore these fascinating perspectives, our goal remains to analyze their strengths and weaknesses, meticulously separating historical fact from persistent myth, and to understand why these narratives continue to resonate regardless of their historical veracity. The journey to understand the Khazars is a testament to the persistent work of historians and archaeologists. They grapple not just with silent ruins and faded parchments, but with the biases inherent in every recorded account. The scarcity of direct Khazar-penned records means we are often viewing them through the eyes of their rivals, or those who did not fully comprehend their unique culture and geopolitical position. This requires an almost detective-like approach, meticulously cross-referencing disparate sources, identifying patterns, and critically assessing the motivations behind each surviving text. It's a process of assembling a grand puzzle with many missing pieces, some of which may never be found. But with each new discovery, each re-evaluation of an old text, another layer of the Khazar mystery is peeled back, slowly revealing the contours of this forgotten kingdom. The quest to comprehend the Khazars underscores the profound implications of lost history. Their story is not merely an academic exercise, it touches upon the fundamental questions of how empires are forged and dissolved, how religious identity can shape geopolitical destiny, and how even the most powerful of states can fade into the annals of time, leaving only faint echoes. By exploring the Khazar Khaganate, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complex interplay of forces that shaped medieval Europe, a world far more diverse and interconnected than often portrayed. We see the resilience of cultural identity, the strategic brilliance of a people caught between giants, and the enduring human quest for belonging, whether spiritual or political. Prepare to journey into a truly forgotten realm, where history, religion, and power converge to create one of Europe's most enduring historical puzzles. The whispers of the Khazars serve as a powerful reminder that history is never truly settled, that under the dust of centuries lie countless untold stories waiting to be rediscovered. Their enigma continues to beckon, a profound echo from humanity's great history, urging us to look beyond the well-trodden paths and question the narratives we think we know. What other forgotten pages of history, what other lost kingdoms and unsolved enigmas still await our discovery, shaping the present in ways we may not even comprehend?